Let's move on to the third main topic today. And the third main topic today comes to us from Travis Gowen, who writes, "Hey, John, as of me typing this, Endgame is over 1.4 billion at the box office. As a matter of fact, Travis, it is now at over 1.6 billion at the box office. I don't know anything about projections, but does it have a shot at reaching 2 billion after just 2 weeks? Maybe even this weekend? That's crazy. As always, great work and enjoy the day." All right, thanks a lot for that, Travis. And as I was just saying, Avengers Endgame has not only crossed the $1.4 billion mark already, it's already crossed the $1.6 billion mark already. And as a matter of fact, if I bring it up here, I can't believe I should have had this brought up already. But anyway, wrap your heads around this, okay? Get this. Domestically, Avengers Endgame, after just over a week in theaters, going into weekend number 2, Avengers Endgame is already the 17th biggest domestic box office film of all time. It's already ahead of The Dark Knight Rises, E.T., Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. It's already ahead of Captain Marvel. It's already ahead of Wonder Woman and Iron Man 3 and Captain America Civil War and Jurassic Park. It is the number 17 biggest. Right now, domestically, is $452 million. It's got a long way to go to catch Star Wars The Force Awakens at $936 million, but after just 8 days, 9 days, depending on how you want to look at it, it's already in 9 days the number 17 biggest film domestically of all time. And guess what? That gets even more impressive when you look at the worldwide numbers. Because worldwide now, Avengers Endgame is now not the number 17, not the number 14, not the number 12, not the number 10. Avengers Endgame right now is the number 6 all-time worldwide biggest box office movie of all time before its second weekend has even started. Wrap your heads around that. Wrap your heads around that. Before its second weekend has even started, Avengers Endgame has made $1.66 billion worldwide. The number 6 all-time film ever. And guess what? By the end of the day today, it'll pass Jurassic World for that number 5 spot. Jurassic World, Avengers Endgame officially right now, Avengers Endgame is at 1.66. Jurassic World is at 1.67. By the end of the day today, Jurassic World will get into the top 5 all time before ever hitting its second weekend. This is nuts. This is insanity. And by the time it has a full 2-week run, it's going to be in the $2 billion club. By the time it ends its first opening 2 weeks, it's going to be in the $2 billion club. That means most likely it is going to pass Avengers Infinity War, the previous Avengers movie, which was huge and monstrous and unbelievable at $2.04 billion. Avengers Endgame is going to pass its previous film 2 weeks in the theaters. And then, about a half hour after that, it's going to pass Star Wars The Force Awakens at $2.068 billion for the number 3 spot. Then it's going to set its sights on Titanic at $2.1 billion, and it's going to cross Titanic pretty easily. And then it becomes about the countdown to, if you still want to say if, but when it's going to catch Avatar at $2.78 billion. We're going to blink our eyes, it's going to pass Infinity War. We're going to blink them again, it's going to pass The Force Awakens. We're going to blink again, it's going to pass Titanic. And then it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game for a few more days until it catches what a lot of people thought was going to take a lot longer, including me, was going to take a lot more years for Avengers Avatar to get caught by something, and it's going to catch it. It's going to catch it. This is, I've been saying this ever since the opening weekend. This is something we are never going to see happen again. It's not that we're not going to see these records broken. They will. All these records that Avengers Endgame is setting, they're going to be broken at some point. Some point. But what we are never going to see again, what is just never going to happen again in my lifetime, I believe, is the domestic opening weekend box office record, $357 million, beating the previous record by $100 million. We're never going to see the opening weekend box office record beaten by $100 million. That's never going to happen again. This is historic. this run that's happening right now. Now, what the kind of legs is it going to have after its second week? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But I just want us all as film fans. You know, I remember when Wayne Gretzky was playing, and I'd always hear these commentators when I was watching hockey as a little kid, watching Wayne Gretzky play, and the commentators always saying, kids, everybody, appreciate what you are seeing right now. You are seeing the greatest ever when we would watch Wayne Gretzky play, right? I'm sure there was some thought of that when you know, our grandparents watched Babe Ruth play, or when people saw Michael Jordan play. You know, you always see the sports commentators, folks, take a moment and appreciate the history you are watching, because you're watching something that's never been done before. And I kind of want us as film fans to really soak in this for a second, that this is remarkable what is happening here. Just insanity, absolutely remarkable. And it's going to be the likes of which, again, all of these records it's setting will be beat, but never beaten the way Endgame has beaten the records before them. It's something special. It's something crazy. And I just hope that we as film fans can really soak in it and appreciate that we are witnessing history. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.